Good morning. Another day, another grind. I'm gonna get up, plan my day, most likely hit the gym first to check that off the list. Today it's leg day. Really not looking forward to that, but it's gotta be done. I don't want those chicken legs. And after that, studying, working, nutrition is just something I don't currently have enough time for. So I guess as long as I eat healthy and don't relapse into sugar binging, I'm satisfied for now. Anyway, let's get this day started. I feel really lazy today, not gonna lie. Don't feel like doing anything, especially not going to the gym to train legs. But it has to be done. Wish me luck. I'm getting used to it. Let's go. I think it is super important to have something that keeps you accountable. Either a buddy or something that will prevent you from saying, I don't feel like doing it today, I can do it tomorrow, it's no problem. Because if you say that once, you're gonna say that twice, and then you're gonna be stuck in that loop when you go on for a couple of days, fall off for another couple of days, and then just never really get anywhere. But the crucial part of growth is pushing yourself when you don't feel like it, because that's the only way you're gonna grow. That's the only way you will ever get anywhere in life. Usually, at least it was like this for me, I couldn't ever hold myself accountable for anything. I would always relapse. The first really bad day that I have or had, I would fall off track and just spend a few days doing nothing, looking for excuses, telling myself, it's gonna be better tomorrow. No, it's not gonna be better tomorrow. If you do not push through hardship, it's never going to be better. Not tomorrow, not in 1 month. You will never reach that point where you suddenly can magically push through hardship. If you don't practice and if you don't do it once, you will never do it. You have to have someone or something holding you super accountable to the point where you feel super uncomfortable not doing it. And that is when you will push through and succeed. For me, that thing is content right now. In some way, it's keeping me accountable because obviously I don't want to make a video saying, today I don't feel like doing that. I'm just gonna stay at home. So it pushes me to not look for excuses. And that is super powerful. So yeah, I'm at the gym now, pep talk over, and let's go kill those legs. I used to be so good at squatting, but now not so much anymore. And also I got a herniated disc. I think it's L5 at S1, the bottom one on the right side. So it might not be the smartest thing for me to squat, but let's do it anyway. Okay, so first exercise, back squats, 5x5, like all compound movements, 80 kilos. It was easier than the last time. Moving on to single leg press, 10 kilos from each side, 3x15. This one burns. Moving on to quad extensions, 30 kilos, 3x15. Still not satisfied enough to lift the weights. The same goes for the hamstring curls, 3x15, 30 kilos. And then for the last exercise, I did some calves, 20 kilos on each side, 3x15. I'm actually proud of my calves, not gonna lie. Well, we did it. And, well, you know what time it is now. You guessed it, killer omelet time. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what's been going on for the past couple of days. I feel extra tired. I have zero motivation to do anything. Normally people don't post stuff like this, but I have to because it's a transparent journey, ups and downs. Well, some of you might think he's a bitch, but I admit my weaknesses, and one of those weaknesses is for sure work ethics and discipline. I really never built crazy work ethics throughout my life, nor some super strong discipline. This is probably the first time in my life that I'm actually forcing myself through these low moments and not relapsing into doing nothing again. And it's weird because, well, nothing really happened. It's just that I'm not used to putting in this much work every day, all day, and getting serious about changing my life. So I think my nervous system is shocked right now because usually this is not how my days looked. But that's the whole point. That is what I actually want to put out there. It's not easy. It's not gonna be easy. There's probably gonna be more bad days than there are good days at the start. But I think if you push through and stay strong, this is exactly what makes you grow. And this is exactly why, in the end, you succeed where 99% people wouldn't. Because normally, 99% of people would just listen to their feelings and then they would just go binge on sugar, watching Netflix, playing video games, doing nothing, like I used to do a lot of times. Never really pushing out of their comfort zone enough to be able to improve their lives. And then surprisingly, they all complain about their job, their life, their neighbors, their boyfriends, girlfriends. It's because it all starts with you, inside of you, and with your own progress. And that's when things get better. Not by wishing for it, not by waiting for it, but by actually pursuing it. I've spent a lot of time, years and years, on reading books, watching self improvement content, working on my mindset, but I've never actually put my knowledge into action. And that's why I think right now this shift has happened and it kind of shocked my system. What can I do? Well, what I should do is make my system adapt as soon as possible, even if my days aren't 100% there and 100% what I want them to be. Like I always say, just one step forward each day, not giving up, not relapsing. That's all that matters. And, well, that's really all I wanted to say. I had that on my mind today. Let's continue our day. One more thing I wanted to say. People usually have a very false perception of how people actually succeed because on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, they always see those videos of people grinding and never stopping and push-ups in the rain and God knows what else. That is not reality. No one starts there. No one starts perfect. And no one ever grinds like a crazy person day by day without burning out unless they have already built that discipline prior to posting it. I wanted to clear that out because many people get discouraged and don't actually acknowledge small wins because they compare themselves to that grind that they see online. Videos online are mostly fake. So if you maybe are also in the phase of building your life and trying to improve, please don't compare yourself to those guys who post crazy self improvement and something, grinding, never stopping. They usually make it look good, but that is not sustainable, nor is it achievable overnight. Plus, they rarely post about their struggles, bad days, and just down moments. They usually just post the highlights. So it's very unrealistic and you shouldn't be fooled by it, and you should definitely not take your steps and your progress and compare it to those guys and to that content because it's just gonna discourage you. Don't let that bother you. That type of grind is actually very rare, and usually even people who claim to be grinding 24/7, they really don't. They mostly just post content that make them seem like they do. Usually they also waste a lot of time. And those who don't, and actually grind 24/7, those are usually super massively successful, and usually they don't post it online. So right now I'm going through my goals again. I'm going through my entire plan. I have to recalculate, recalibrate, and just reset a little bit because I've lost my efficiency. So I decided the best way for me to keep going strong is to go back to the start, rethink, plan a little bit, take an hour and just review my goals, remember why I started, update the plan a little bit so that I don't lose momentum and so that I can keep going at it strong every day. Anyway, just felt like checking in. I'm gonna do this and then probably go work on my project. Still working. 11 p.m. Soon, probably gonna go to bed. But yeah, being pretty productive today. It's good. Alright, watch some TV with my girlfriend before bed right now. Now I'm going to sleep, and tomorrow we pick up and make some more progress. Good night.